Welcome back, Sports This Morning on Channels Television. We're broadcasting live from our sports center in Lagos, Nigeria. And we've been having fun. Yes, it's been so much fun talking about UFC 251. Kamaru Usman will be hoping to defend his title when he takes on Oge Masvidal. What do you guys think? Talk to us about that one on Twitter, Channels_sports. We're about to get into our club and football segment. Today, we'll be profiling Super Eagles player Henry Onyekuru. Be part of the discussion on Twitter, Channels_sports. We have opened the thread. Do you have questions for Henry Onyekuru? Do you want to talk to him as regards his career? He plays for Monaco Football Club in France. It's a big boy right there playing football with Sex Fabregas. Let's welcome Henry Onyekuru to the program. Henry, it's good to have you on Sports This Morning.
Good morning, thank you.
Awesome. Good to have you on the show.
He said he's playing football with Sex Fabregas.
With Sex Fabregas.
I mean, since you mentioned that, I mean, what does it feel like playing with? Sagi is a legend of the game. I mean, great midfielder. And you as a forward, I'm sure
you look up to him for the balls.
Yeah, you're right though. This guy has been there since I was in the academy. I've been watching him, way back in Aspire. So going to meet him there, inspired,
What is he like as a personality?
He's a top guy. Apart from football, outside the pitch, it's nice. And I remember when I first arrived, he came to meet me to say, good, from Africa, Nigerian, and he played with Victor Moses, Mikel Obi, just a little chat,
Nice
guy.
They starstruck. Did you like, that's superstar?
Success.
To play with him is an experienced player. He knows where to put the ball for you. And he, as a young player, gives me advice. When I just arrived, it was very quick because I didn't know I was going there. I just had my traditional marriage last year. And just after that, in 3 days' time, they asked me to get set to be in Monaco from Everton. So when I arrived there, it was like I didn't have much time to, play with them in the preseason. So I just featured the game after two trainings. Yeah.
So it was a very warm welcome from players like Cesc and the other veterans in the team.
Let's bring you to current situation. COVID-19, Henry Onyekuru has done a lot of damage to football worldwide. What do you think about this whole situation, and do you think football will ever be the same again when COVID-19 is gone?
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
True.
It's a matter of time.
Yeah,
When they get the cure and everything, I think the spectators will be back at the stadium because without them, football is it's messed up. You're playing in an empty stadium, no motivation. Yeah, you can motivate yourself, but it's not the same with the spectators. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Interesting. Austin, still talking about COVID-19 disrupting the season. You went on loan in January to Galatasaray. You've been there before. You had a fantastic time in Turkey. Second time out is looking all good. Then COVID halted play. Of course, the season was delayed, but when you restarted eventually, Galatasaray and Monaco tried to negotiate a short-term extension so you could stay perhaps till the end of the season. That did not work out. What exactly happened in that situation? Now, because you're back to Monaco.
Before I left Monaco in January, the new coach arrived, and this guy has been like, when I was in Eupen in Belgium, he wanted to take me in Valencia, I can remember. So he came to Monaco and wanted me to stay. But then I just have a little chat with him, and I told him, okay, yes, I know you want me to play, but I just needed to breathe because the last 6 months wasn't good, so I needed to breathe outside to play, play games, every games, and to get this confidence back and come back. So he said yes, he thinks it's perfect, and I left. And ever since then, I remember they came to watch the game against Fenerbahce, the derby match, and since then he used to call, chat, keep it up, and I want you back in the preseason. So just when my contract ended in 30th of last month, and he told me, we cannot extend, just
come back.
Come back.
Would you have loved to stay at Everton?
Yeah, because Premier League has been my dream league right from when I was a kid.
Wow, so because I have a few Scousers as friends. They were very disappointed that you didn't get the opportunity to play for Everton because of work permit issues and all of that. And they feel very disappointed. I imagine you're disappointed as well too. So is it safe to say you haven't given up the dreams of playing in the EPL sometime, someday you want to go back there?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm still on it.
You're still on
Hopefully,
it?
I'll get the open permit soon.
Yeah, work permit is very important, and that has to do with the national team.
Let's talk about the team that announced you to the world before we go to the Super Eagles. You played in Belgium. You had a good time there. What sort of experience was it for you?
Ah, yeah, in Ukraine. It was an amazing season for me there. At first the club was. I arrived there when they were in second division from the academy because I played in an academy in Doha, Qatar. So they bought the club. The academy owns the club.
Yeah.
So the first objective is to arrive there as a young kid coming up from the academy. So it wasn't easy. Like my set of 97, we were only 2 players to arrive there out of 16. So when I got there, it was difficult because I arrived there in winter. It was my first experience in winter, so I was so messed up there. And first I was in the second team for like 6 months, and it got to one stage, they were in a critical time, and they almost went down to third division. So the coach just said, okay, the young guy is doing well in the second team, let's give him a chance. And then I was still a striker,
Okay.
So I got my chance, played the first game, we drew. Second game, I started scoring. From there, everything started flowing, just with hard work and by His grace of God, And we got promoted. So as soon as we got promoted from UPenn in 2016, 2017, the coach needed to sign a striker, a top striker, Spanish, and experienced one as well. Then he signed one African player from Espanyol, and he asked me to play from the side, to use my pace as well. Yeah. So I said okay, because I used to play from the side in the academy as well. Then I give it a try, and everything was just working fine, and I got the goals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. So you took your chance, pretty much.
Yeah.
And the rest to say is history. Before we go to the Super Eagles, or we should just go straight to the Super Eagles.
Let's just get into that.
Yeah, let's just get into the Super Eagles. Your debut call-up, when you received that invitation, how did you react?
I was very happy. I called my mom first. I called her because we used to watch the games together way back then, And I remember he named me just after Henry Wonsu.
There you go.
Yeah.
You know that.
So that's been a dream for me to play there. And as a young player from Surrey playing in the national stadium, we have this dream, we have this passion of football, seeing players, the statues everywhere in the stadium. So when I got the call-up, I remember the coach called me. I was just sleeping, and he called me like, hey, Henry, this is, because I speak French as well, like, this is coach Kenneth. Would you like to play for Nigeria? I was like, come on. I said, yeah, of course, sure. I said, okay, we'll send you an email and blah, blah, blah. And yeah, that was it. So after the season ended in UPenn, I went direct to Corsica in France, yeah.
Did you cry when you got that call-up? Tell us, just be sincere with us.
Cry. No, I was just so excited, I couldn't eat.
The excitement was that much.
Yeah, I was now dreaming, thinking way back how I wished to play and calling my friends once we grew up together playing in the national stadium. Finally.
Interesting.
This even almost get emotional thinking we're talking about it.
A lot of players are that way when they get the first national call-up. I mean, it's good playing for the club and when it's your bread and butter, you make a lot more. But when your country calls you, a country as massive as Nigeria, and like you said, it's grown up watching the superstars play for the country. And you actually, I didn't know you started around the Surrey area. So where the national stadium is, all these great players that have that have graced that stadium. To now get the opportunity to be like them, I think I totally understand your excitement, and I imagine it was very emotional for you as well. But how has it been so far, being a part of the Super Eagles set up? The experience?
Yeah, for me, it's a good experience. And
has it been what you expected?
So far, so good, yeah. Okay. This is the last time we got the third place from the African Cup. Not bad. We did our best, and to be among such players like that, among millions of players in the country, is something you sit back and say, yes, I think you're on the right path. We have a good coach, we have a young team, top guys, good players, and the experienced ones, good guys, and everybody have this togetherness there, and we pray together, we fight together. We put some some shit back behind and just focus on the game. And okay,
Right.
we can discuss about it later. But the good thing we have this togetherness there, and everybody same goal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Apart from the togetherness and the camaraderie you just talked about, there are a few people out there that are starting to compare this set of the Super Eagles to the 1994 class in terms of talent and ability. For you, do you understand that comparison?
Um, to the viewers out there, the spectators, it's normal, to compare with the players,
Yeah.
but we players, we have different, um, um, how would I call it? We have a different techniques
Okay.
and abilities as well.
Yeah.
Like for me, okay, my major is have good pace, know how to finish. And some players have this good dribbling, how to set the pass, midfielders, striker, defenders as well. So um, for them to compare players, yes, it's normal, but for we players out there, it's totally different. Inside the pitch is different.
What's been your best moment at the Super Eagles? Either a match or something that happened that is memorable to you?
Um, my best moment.
Your fir-
A lot
Your
of,
first goal?
not really, a lot
Not
of
your
best
first.
moments. The game when we got qualified to um,
World Cup.
World Cup, AFCON as well, and when we won Cameroon,
Ooh, in New Year?
Of course.
yeah, and in the AFCON as well when we won Cameroon,
AFCON,
yeah, it
yeah.
was this game was
Quarterfinals.
so yeah, it's
Tough one.
tough one there, and I didn't play, but from the bench we saw everything. We saw the guys giving 100%, everything they have in the pitch, and we were so happy. At once, at one, we thought we lost the game, but it's
Great
football.
character to come back.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
football.
wasn't it?
Anything can happen. I mean,
Yeah.
Cameroon they have good player, good coach, experienced players. We're strong, but with the young guys, we did our best, and we have experienced strikers as well, Odion Gallo. So
Nice. Interesting. We're still talking about the Super Eagles. You have about 11 caps thereabouts for the team now. You've got a goal as well. Of course, I imagine I believe you're looking forward to scoring more goals. Now, what do you see the next 2-3 years being for you? I mean, there's a World Cup, massive competition coming up in 2022.
yeah, it's a challenge, for me as a young player to work more hard to be in the team. That's very important to be in the team, and for now, I think just to work hard to be in the team, and the rest is left for me to do in the field.
Let's go back to the 2019 AFCON. We were rooting for the Super Eagles to get to the final. That match against Algeria was what did we not do right in that game against Algeria?
That was a very tough game, but we were happy with our performance because the Algerians they were dead. They were just dead. They didn't want the game to go into extra time. And if you watch the last free kick, I gave everything there.
You went to the
I gave
floor.
everything
Were
there.
you thinking Maris would go down so you can block
No,
it?
we had our trainings and everything. So when last minute like that, you have to do everything. Block. You never know. So I was ready to give everything there just to make sure the game goes into extra time. And for sure, I think we'll finish them up there. But it's football. Maris, okay, he's top player,
Yeah.
good technique. He just hit the target and
And that was it.
that was it.
Painful.
What could have been done differently to give the Super Eagles that win?
As a player, not the coach, I think we're just unlucky. We did everything, like I said. We had good. I think we had chances more than them, But the coach has his own different type of substitute or planning. We're just there to give 100% and give what we know how to do best. That's it.
Yeah, so it was just a lock on the underside of the Super Eagles on that day. Let's go with that, Austin. Let's go back now to your club career because that's so important. If you're going to play for Nigeria, you have to be a regular on your club side. You have to be playing very well. You have to be scoring goals and assisting. You're back in Monaco now. You said the new coach, Roberto Moreno,
Yeah.
is a big fan of yours. So because before he came around, you were struggling a bit in Monaco, but now you have a coach who seems to believe in you.
Yeah, there's nothing better than a coach who believes in you and gives you confidence. I think with that you can give everything you have. You can show more of your game because even if you make this mistake, he's still going to push you. The last time I had a little bit crash with the coach because we all know Portuguese, Portuguese coach.
That's Leonardo Jardim.
Yeah.
Okay.
He likes to work with Portuguese players.
Okay.
And my first game there, it was good. Second game, I had an assist. And just after the game, I was just out. I don't know why. He just changed the team totally, and I was out. And you can imagine me playing from the right back. So it was
tough for you.
Yeah,
so
tough for me there.
So when he made this decision, did you go and knock on his office door to try and get an explanation?
He's not that kind of coach. He's this kind of coach. He talks only his first 11. What's important to him, He had one crash with Bakayoko, if I could remember. And Bakayoko told him, you have to talk to everybody, give them confidence as well. Because you can't just be playing the game and when you have a bad moment, you just call him, okay, play as a right defender. He's not this position, So I just kept it as a good professional. I don't want to have any issues with him. And I spoke to the president and he told me they're going to maybe get a new coach.
Yeah.
They're working on it so I can stay and play. I said, okay, fine, no problem. But I just needed to breathe somewhere, play games, at least get my confidence back and I'll be back.
Let's talk about this rebuilding of the Super Eagles team. It's tied around you and Onyekuru, Samuel Chukwueze, Victor Osimhen. You can put Alex Iwobi in that mix. You guys are young, and the country is looking forward to you guys, doing a lot of good things with our football. How optimistic are you when you look at this current Super Eagles team? How optimistic are you that you guys can go forward, make good with our football, and bring back the glory days?
The names you just mentioned are top young players, and they're playing in good clubs, playing with experienced players as well to give them, to gain more from them. For me, I think couple of years we grew up together, play more together, we understand each other more better, and we'll be a weapon. That's just the word to use because what's his name? Osimhen, top striker, scores goals. Chukwueze, good dribbler, good assist. Alex Iwobi, have the experience already in Premier League and everything, and I'm just there to help and to give what I can give, and I think everybody will be there this Saturday.
So talking about helping the team, I mean, from what you said, you can play in several positions up top. Where is your most natural position? Where do you think you can help the Super Eagles the most?
As a left winger. Yeah, left winger.
Left winger, and that's we have Moses Simon there.
Yeah.
Plays a lot from that side.
That's a lot. Yeah, I didn't mention Moses Simon. Wilfred Ndidi. So okay. Before we go in 1 minute, because when we saw you, we're like, Onyekuru looks so strong and big on TV, and then now that we're seeing, tell me about defenders that have bullied you, that have pushed you. Tell me that defender that it was so difficult to play against him.
The one experienced one I could remember is Dani Alves. Playing against him in the Champions League. I was in Anderlecht then, yeah. So it was a great game and a tough one. We had a chat then, and I told him, yeah, I watched you play.
Yeah.
He said, yeah, he gave me some advices, and you're a good player, just keep it up, you arrived there. I said, thank you, things like that, yeah.
Okay. He didn't kick you.
He did actually.
I know.
Of course, how do you do that?
That's his thing to disturb you, to make you get tired or just put you out of the game.
Okay, thank you so much, Onyekuru, for your time. We got to go on a break now. Let's go on this quick break. When we come back, we'll get on with the show, so don't go anywhere. Stay with us.